you're watching this video, perhaps you take some notes. Obviously, one of the benefits of video is that you can replay and replay again. Practice carefully. Take your time and make sure that you're precise in every movement. This particular information comes from the Kenshin Ryu Kubudo system, which is originated by Taro Hayashi. Stylistically, the opening is defensive. We would call this static basics. Pretty much learning how to handle the bow. Because it was Kenshin Ryu technique, the bow is held under the arm. You can practice the same series in Taira Shinken or Matayoshi holds. Make sure that your hand is on the back of the bow, that is in relationship to where you're striking. For example, if you're striking down, your hand should be on top. If you're blocking up, your hand should be behind the bow. If you're striking this side, your hand should be behind the bow. Okay? This way, but hand behind the bow. Okay? Blocking, make sure you have the support. Okay? And in this position here, and behind the bow. Hand changes. 1, 2. Hand changes again. In doing that particular way, either in any way you do the hand change, you should not bring your hand off the bow and do it. You want to really just let your hand stay on the bow as you're doing the movement. show you what we call the thumb roll and other appropriate ways to change your bow situation in the Tada Shinken and Matayoshi exercise. In review bow, Shodan no Gurai. We'd like to show you some intermediate sparring techniques. These are typically prearranged. We start out with a set of maybe 10 techniques that are prearranged and that students learn by rote, similar to a little mini two-man kata ideas. From that point forward, you can take any piece of a kata, of any kata, and bunkai that, and you've got an immediate kumibo technique that you can work. So the initial 10 sparring techniques are really meant to simply give you a foundation. From that point forward, it becomes much more freer, and it's much wiser to actually bunkai or define the kata movements. We're going to start out with some of these basic prearranged techniques just to give you some idea of what you might do there. Attacker goes to the head, pulls back because it's been blocked to try to punch. The opponent comes in here like this. There's a block, but that also sets him up for another counter. More quickly. Low, spin. Goes high, goes low. Full technique is not just a pretty spin. The spin technique is applicable. If I was to do this in a real situation, when I come along here, this is actually going to attack the hand. And then this attacks the head. Now I can Soke. Okay, an alternate idea is from here, when I do the initial spin, this could be to try to knock his bow down and then attack the head or the hand, whatever was available. Okay? Same technique, a little more quickly. You notice that when we punch here, for safety reasons, we don't want to hit each other, so we bypass to an angle. Obviously, the real technique would be to each other's throat. But again, for safety, punch off to the side so you don't hurt each other. Good. Hey! Hey! Okay, multiple strikes with the bow in succession. High, low, side, side. Same technique, a little more fast, a little more speedy. This is a good technique because on one side you're learning to do multiple attacks with the bow and using both ends of the bow. Okay. The other side is practicing a variety of different styles of blocking. Hey, 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 hey. See, you can take the original prearranged movement and it kind of leads you into a little more fluidity and freestyle movement. Start out with the original preset movement and don't change it initially. Once you get comfortable with that, then you can take that idea and go off in different directions with it.